All right, folks, tonight we're going to talk about the NBA Finals and the Lord Stanley Cup. We're going to get the truth about casino deposit matches. We've got a couple of special guests in the house for Father's Day today. Well, not that today's Father's Day, but this week. We got some trivia. We got some top picks. I'm JT. We're the 50,000-watt voice of the numbers guys. And this show is BS.
Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell
yeah.
Ready, dope. All right, let's do it.
This is the 50,000-watt voice of the numbers guys in
the Motor City.
And now, live from Studio 8B, it's time to BS with the guys.
Well, what is going on, Numbers Nation? Hey, listen, if you're seeing us on YouTube, man, is it great to be with you. If you're catching us live, please feel free to chime in the chat and say hello. I see our boy Q-Dubs already in there. He says, yo, what's up, Q? Yo. Hey, if you'd rather send us a text, and incidentally, my dumbass, what week that Dom and Maddie were on, we had a text. We had a text. We did. I'm going to read that now.
What?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm watching from Puerto Rico. Love the show. Shout out Big D. And then he asked for our thoughts on Jake Paul and Tyson. That's kind of a moot point now, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, it's still coming up.
Yeah.
Technically.
Well, is it?
Yeah, in winter.
Canceled.
December or something?
Maybe. My bet got voided.
Yeah, I got rescheduled, though.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what was the rationale for that?
Tyson had a something.
Yeah. Stomach, wasn't it stomach?
Ulcer or
Ulcer,
something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Something stomach-wise.
Couldn't come up with a word.
That'll happen when you're pushing 60.
I'm telling you, things are deteriorating rapidly, as they say, as I approach 50. Thanks, Daryl.
Yeah. Way to put a kibosh on the excitement of the show tonight.
Right.
About aging?
I had a tooth removed this very week. So
Wisdom?
Damn near killed him. No, I don't know.
Still coughing a little bit. No, I think it's the what's the tooth?
Incisors?
Incisor? Maybe. It might be an incisor.
Something like that.
Which one's the
Who's this kid?
in the very back?
I'm going to get to this. Why don't we hold on to that? I got to tell people that if they would like to text, I will try my best to check this phone throughout the show.
Okay.
So you can text us live if you'd rather do that than jump in the chat. It's going to be TNG Live 007. If you can't read, that's going to be 864-548-3007. And hey, listen, if we provide you guys any sort of value tonight at home, if it's entertainment, maybe it's a casino tip. We're talking about casinos tonight. Maybe a beer recommendation. Do me a favor. Do us all a favor. Give this video a like. That's a thumbs up. Looks like this. Or your subscription or preferably. That would be greatly appreciated. With me for the entire hour. Wow, we got a full house tonight. To my right, your left, we got D-Dub. Tell us about your tooth now.
This show is not just for the literate.
No. It's
If you got your numbers, you're probably fine.
closed caption be damned. We don't need it. As long as you can hear.
I had a tooth taken out. That's all. Extracted.
It was one of your molars, I think they call it.
A molar. That's right.
Yeah.
Incisor.
How do you forget about your Gary Molars?
Is that a Michigan joke?
I can't.
That might have been a Michigan joke.
Defined joke.
I mean, I feel like the molar is the most known tooth out of all of them.
Canine. Hello.
I don't think. I don't know. Do we have canines?
Yes. Right? Aren't
I don't
those the
know.
two in the corner?
I thought they were just for dogs.
They're the ones that look like fangs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like what the dog has.
Dad, what did you name me?
I might have
didn't name
named you.
anything.
I might have named you Ray
That's
Ray.
That's Jim's work.
Yeah,
There.
I'm
Future
going.
Numb girl.
Oh, future numb girl. Yeah.
I like it, Ray Ray.
Ray Ray. Does anybody call you Ray Ray?
No.
No. Well, they do now. All
240 subscribers,
of which 3 will watch. So all 3 people.
Something about that chair over there. She looks like she's about 7 years old.
It's a big chair compared to her, I think is what it is, possibly. Yeah.
Sorry, was that offensive?
No.
No. Hey, next to you, D-Dub. I don't know if you know this guy. He's got less hair than last time I saw him.
A lot less hair.
A lot less hair. We got our boy. I'm calling him the lefty. Holden. What's shaking, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good, you?
Doing pretty good. What happened to your hair now?
Cut it off so I could look like Rich.
This guy's about as funny as his dad.
Thanks.
You need to go a little further, deeper if you're going to look like me, though, buddy.
That is true. Yeah, you're really going to have
Got
to
too much
get
on
down
there.
there with a bic. Well, you look good, man. I'm glad you made it. You excited to talk about beer and gambling?
Love gambling.
Okay, all right, perfect.
Kind of got the Mr. Bean cut going.
That is kind of Mr. Bean like. Yeah, a little bit. A little
The
bit.
washcloth hairdo.
Yeah, looking good though. All right, next to you, he's here almost every week wearing the Lions
Almost.
hat. Richie, how you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Good
Happy
to see
Father's
you.
Day to everybody out there.
Yes, sir.
Shut up.
Early to all the dads.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out.
Yeah, and you brought somebody along with you,
I brought Future Numb Girl.
the future numb girl.
Yes.
A big fan of the show. She did mention that she hasn't watched it in about 6 months, but that's okay. We're
My
6
bad.
months.
Did she say 6 months? Was it longer than 6
Since
months?
the first last year.
Since
First
last year.
episode.
That's
Okay, listen, I can't legally drink or gamble.
Right. This show wasn't really meant for your demographic. But Rachel, how are you?
I'm good.
That's Richie's daughter, by the way, and Holden, D-Dub's son. I don't know if I said that. Did I say this? No. okay.
Pending any future paternity tests.
Yeah, for the time being, anyway. How you doing, Rach?
I'm doing good.
Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. Yeah, volleyball going well?
Yeah, we're off season right now, but we have like school trainings every Wednesday, and then I'm doing like private trainings with people at my club.
All right, cool. Bump, set, spike, as they say. Is that what they say? They still say that? I think they
No.
said that. No? Okay, they don't say that. Did they ever say that, Rich?
Dig.
Oh, dig. That's it. No,
No,
bump.
wait, well, there can be bumps. They don't really say spike, it's just a hit, and so it's fun.
Kill.
No. A hit is like a spike, it's just if you hit it, but that doesn't mean you're gonna get a kill. A kill is if you get like the point.
Right. Isn't that the
Suicide
point,
shot. Suicide shot.
I don't think you can say that anymore. No,
though? No, that's not very PC.
not very PC. Before we go any further, we do have Lord Stanley Cup tonight at 8:30. Does anybody have a pick? I know Tones does. Tones is obviously not here today. He had a birthday party for one of his childs. So he's not here, but I do have his picks, 2 of them for tonight's game. He's got a same game parlay, Oilers and the under 5.5. That's plus 203 at FanDuel. And he's also got Connor McDavid to score. That's plus 140 over at the FanDuel. Anybody else?
Is that just this regurgitated pick from last week?
It does sound pretty familiar. Maybe this was last week's picks. I don't know.
I have the Phillies, who were just starting off here, top of the first, and I have Edmonton tonight.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't for my picks, actually.
You have neither one of those?
No, I have the Phillies.
Oh, you have the Phillies.
I have Edmonton personally, but I didn't do it for the show, so sorry.
What was it on Edmonton? Was it like minus 110 or something? 120?
Yeah, depending where you shopped it out, probably. I thought I saw 115 earlier today, maybe.
Okay. DW,
Sounds
I
about
know you
right,
don't
though.
have anything for the.
Not for no. If it's not golf, I don't have it.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, well, let's get right into it. A little segment we call Libation Exploration.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our
I'm gonna try to do Prime
to
Nation.
try.
I've never had Prime in my life.
Exploration
Oh, you're not missing
the numbers, guys.
This looks like the most, like, what are those things? Like, it just looks like chemicals.
That's exactly what it is. And we're back in Studio 8B. Tonight's libation. Let's see. Do I have this here?
Glowberry tastes like?
You're about to find out.
You're stepping over Jen.
That's okay. I don't mind.
My bad.
No, it's okay. Ladies, they like to talk. I get it.
Oh, wow.
Tonight's libation is brought to you by your local neighborhood Blockbuster Video. Man, they are the national video rental chain with a location not too far from you. So make it a Blockbuster night. Wow, what a difference. Yeah, nobody took me up on the offer to do a drop form before libation. So
Maybe
I
they
had
texted you the offer. Maybe.
Oh,
What was your
that
video
a good
store
one.
of choice when you were a kid, Jimmy?
video update. Excuse me, video update.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, it was kind of a local Jamie.
Blockbuster for us. For me.
Yeah. Blockbuster was always a little more expensive, though, I think, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Compared
I
to like
guess.
the
They
non-chain.
always had the best movies, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So make it a Blockbuster night. So tonight's libation, this one was courtesy of me because what did I do? Last week, what was that question? You remember?
We all got it.
Yeah, y'all got it. Or no, nobody got it. It was the Boston Bruins, is what you guys said, and it wasn't. It was the New York Islanders.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, this is a beverage, and this is for the over 21 crew here. This is by Founders Brewing in lovely Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is called Four Giants Starcatcher Hazy IPA with some sort of Greta Van Fleet link. I don't know exactly why. You know, they're from Michigan.
Is it
From
bad that I
Frankenmuth.
don't know who that is?
Yeah, they're a band. They sound like Led Zeppelin from Frankenmuth.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah,
kind
here's,
of a ripoff, in my opinion. I hate to
they're
throw anybody
locals.
under the bus, but
So we'll leave them alone. It says bright grapefruit, orange, tropical notes, subtle lemongrass, and honey, glowing orange haze with low bitterness, and a smooth finish. And Daryl, have you had a chance to open this one
I did
up already?
I did.
Okay. What'd you think?
I'm thinking like, don't they just basically they come up with one IPA
Right.
and then slap a new name on
Put a
it every
different can?
like 2 to 3 months?
Does it taste the same as the rest? I haven't tried it.
Put a little more honey into it or something.
There's the,
I don't. I'm thinking they just change the can.
there's the
change the
color on
name.
that. Pretty hazy.
It's fine. I'm not a big hazy IPA kind of guy. What does that mean exactly? Hazy.
It's hazy.
It's the way the drink looks, right?
Yeah,
It's not clear.
Can't see through it, right?
Isn't that all IPAs?
No. The West Coast ones, they're like a clear honey color.
Well, I mean, what about like the M43s of the world?
That's a hazy.
And so they don't call those hazy, do they?
Call them New England style.
Yeah.
With same difference.
Same difference.
Same difference. Oh, and by the way, the under 21 crowd, I got a little something for them too. They ended up with this crap, which is I shouldn't say that until
Is this
they try
the
it.
energy edition or is this the
This is the hydration edition. This is
Hydration.
Prime. It's not even on their website. This particular one. It's called Glowberry.
wow?
And this
Does
is
it
a
glow in the dark.
It's. I think it does actually. It says here that it's a glow in the dark, change in the sun. It changes in the sun. Hold on. This is my hand. You guys are seeing my hand.
Now we're shopping.
Yeah, glow in the dark, change in the sun, naturally flavored, with other natural flavors, sure. Got electrolytes, though, and coconut water.
Wow.
Here's what that looks like. Had to find it on Amazon. Logan Paul KSI Glowberry joint.
You guys big Logan Paul fans?
I was when I was younger.
Oh, you outgrew him?
No, because he used to be on like YouTube and make like funny videos.
And now he's not.
Picking
Him and his
fight-
brother both were on YouTube.
Picking
like,
fights with
yeah.
former heavyweight champions of the world
What
now.
a bad
Don't they
idea
both?
that
Do
is.
they both box?
I think Jake Paul's the one. No, Jake's the
don't
one
know.
going up
It's
against.
Jake Paul.
Jake
Yeah.
Paul's the one, but he's a YouTuber too, right?
I like.
They were like funny. It was like Lauren, my older sister. She'd always like. It was like he was like inappropriate when I was younger. So
Oh.
we'd sneak off and watch them together.
Oh, great.
It's all
like-
coming out
All
now.
comes out on the
Yeah.
show.
No, it's not like it's some like. Obviously now it's not inappropriate, but like when I was younger, it was.
Gotcha.
I like Mrs. Paul's.
Chop. No, what's Mrs. Paul?
She's got a line of
Is that beer?
fish
Oh,
sticks.
that's St. Pauli.
Oh,
Sorry.
fish sticks. God,
Yeah, a little
fish sticks
tartar
are
sauce.
Terrible.
Find them at the
In your
your
grocery
local
freezer.
grocer's freezer.
So you haven't had Lucky Charms, but you've had fish sticks?
Sure. You don't like fish sticks?
No one likes fish sticks past the age of 8.
Yeah, no fish sticks
I
over
don't think I've
here.
had a fish stick since I was like 4.
Smart. I actually recently revisited fish sticks like 2 years ago.
Good.
No,
Really?
no, I
No.
remember them being better. But
Right, when
fried?
you're a
Not
kid.
good.
Yeah.
No, I feel like they'd be good.
Yeah, you'd think so.
What's the one with
Try
the
one.
fisherman?
Well, they look like mozzarella
Gordon's?
sticks, though. I love mozzarella sticks.
Sure.
Yeah,
Who
just
doesn't like a
I
good
feel like
mozzarella stick?
no, I feel like it'd be a placebo. Like I'd like go into it like imagining it's a mozzarella stick, and then I'd be like shocked when it's a fish stick.
you'd have to close your eyes real hard because I'll
Yeah.
tell you, imagine like the worst mozzarella sticks you could ever get, and then put some sort of like white flaky stuff that tastes somewhat like fish.
What is the worst mozzarella stick you ever had?
Ooh, man,
That's
that's a
a
tough
toughie.
one. That's a tough one.
Are there bad mozzarella sticks? Well, no. Sometimes when the cheese it comes out like it doesn't stretch.
Yes,
I'm really disappointed when that happens.
right. When it's more like a
Just
cheese
not-
stick.
I mean, it's probably
Yeah,
not cooked enough.
yes, no,
Right.
B-dubs. They have the best mozzarella stick.
Those aren't those cheese curds?
No,
They have mozzarella
I
sticks
found a
there,
video
too.
on my
They have-
Snapchat
They
now.
have, they have curds as well,
no.
though.
Recently, like I found a video. It was like I was literally like 8 years old, and it's me and Lauren like halfway across the restaurant with one mozzarella stick.
It was across the table, but close enough.
Oh, okay.
Well,
We could have.
restaurant
We
table.
should have gave the gym ahead of time. We could have posted the photo. For
I
us.
could have put it up there for you guys. No problem. In fact, I have a funny video with Tones and me and Mrs. Midwest and a Bangladeshi fella who's going to be on the show next week. But I'm not going to show it till next week until Tones is here.
That's a teaser.
It's a teaser, so
Wow.
tune in next week to see what that's all about. D-Dub, you want to rate this thing?
I want to go to the comments real quick
Yeah, sure.
where Rachel's friend Lauren.
No.
Save that one.
No.
Lauren,
Oh.
realtor Lauren.
Yeah.
She says something about Arby's being bad.
I don't think they're bad.
No,
They're
those are
okay. They're
beautiful.
not great. They're not like gourmet.
They're average.
I've never
Not
had one
gourmet.
from there.
They're pretty. They're. I'd say they're high end gourmet.
Oh no.
Arby's mozzarella sticks.
Yeah,
Can't get off.
they're not using the typical breadcrumb combination. Outer. What would you call that? The outer
Like the fried
skin
part.
of the yes.
The crust.
The
The batter, the fried batter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
crust.
Arby's
I'd say-
doesn't look like that.
I don't think they're good though.
Yeah.
You don't like them?
No, I just
So you're
said they're
agreeing with her.
I said they're average. They're not bad. I would not kick them out of bed,
You know,
as they
actually,
say.
It's a really good analogy.
Well, it's part of our rating system, as you will see.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
here is the rating scale.
Meh.
D-Dub, you want to read the rating scale this week? I would
You
Meh.
gotta drink, so you gotta rate it.
Oh, we gotta try.
Yeah, this is part of the
I'm
beverage.
gonna like die when I drink it.
The TNG rating
My
scale.
heart's gonna
A
stop.
5 is what you'd call I'm driving across town for this S hit.
Yes.
4 is I'd buy it with no hesitation.
0 hesitation.
3, meh. I wouldn't kick it out of bed.
Correct?
2, I'll choke it down for the show
Yes.
so I don't look like a bee. Atch. And 1 is a hard pass, nastier than Flint's water.
Right. And D-Dub, you gave it, you said this
That's a solid 3.
solid 3. It's average.
It's got about 8.5% of alcohol.
No, it's lower. I think it's 6 something.
I'm gonna change my rating.
Yeah, you might want to bring it down.
2.6.
Yeah, 6.6 I think is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
I would start with the alcohol content number.
Okay.
Subtract 4.
That's a smart idea. I like the way you do your math. Holden, have you tried the Glowberry over there?
Yeah.
And are you a fan of Prime in general?
Like I'll drink it, yeah, but
Both kinds, or just hydration?
I'll drink I don't drink the energy. My mom doesn't let me.
Oh,
Nice.
She says it's bad for your
Good
heart.
for her. It
She's
probably
right.
is.
Yeah.
Probably the kidneys and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't really read into that stuff.
He's with Tones on the flat Earth
That's
theory.
right. He doesn't follow the science, Holden. That's okay. I like it. All right, what do you think, man?
I think it's like a 3.5. I'd get it again, but if I had other options of Prime, I feel like this would be like in the middle. Like it wouldn't be the one I'd go to straight, but I'd drink it if it's there.
Okay. So if it's in the fridge, you're sucking it down. But you're not going to pick it out of the lineup.
Yeah.
Now, how about the fact that it supposedly glows? Is it going to make you glow in the dark somehow or something?
I think it's just the bottle.
Oh, it's the bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the drink.
No, it's the bottle.
well, how's it gonna make you go on the tongue?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what Jake Paul's doing.
I heard that just
wizardry?
They recycled antifreeze containers.
Wait, Holden, what does it taste like? Is it?
Like a green apple or you want some?
No. Nope. No, thank
It's
you.
like a green apple Jolly Rancher.
okay.
All right. I'm curious to see what Rachel says. Let's skip Rich for now. Rach, what do you think on the?
Fine.
I gotta try it first.
Okay. Well, Rich, you want to give your thoughts on the beer then while she's savoring that?
Yeah, Rachel's not one to drink much outside of water. I think she's
for
only had a
you.
couple Gatorades in her life, so this will be interesting.
It's actually really good.
Wow.
It's shocking for no. It's actually like I might drink that.
Really?
Yeah. No, I thought it was gonna like.
Groundbreaking.
I like Gatorade. It tastes like a Gatorade.
How about at that $7.49 a bottle price point? Are you on board with that?
I didn't see the price.
I would never pay for this, but it tastes fine.
Yeah.
What do these run? Like $1.50, like Gatorade? $1.75?
I have no idea.
Yeah, 1989.
Right. I think a Gatorade is probably. I don't know what
Where do
was
you
it?
get your Gatorades?
7-Eleven. Where do you go?
$1.50?
That's a good price
When
for
they're on
Gatorade.
sale?
That's a real good price.
The small ones. What are you buying? The big jugs?
Holden, how much is a Gatorade?
Like what size? Like normal?
Exactly.
Yeah, normal.
Probably like $2.50.
That
a
even
pretty
seems
good
cheap.
price.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty expensive.
like
Like
that's
just
about
depends
right.
where you go. Like Prime, it was like $3 for one.
Yeah, I think it's $3
go
for
like
Gatorade.
$3?
Yeah.
Man, these Pauls know how to bank.
No, they probably made like
All
millions.
about
They
the
were already
Benjamin.
rich too. I don't know why they needed this.
Well, just to hydrate
Get
the
more
world.
rich. Yeah.
They're passionate about hydration.
I bet they
It's
are.
like Gatorade and add a bucket of sugar.
Does Mr. Beast have a energy drink?
He has a candy bar.
He's like chocolate, and he had those burgers, but I'm pretty sure they got like shut down or something.
I got
quality.
I got like a Gator. My dad bought me a Gatorade powder for 168. Makes 2 gallons.
For a bu-
It was at the
He got it
Kroger.
at his
It was at the
favorite
Kroger.
section of the store, clearance section.
Was it in the clearance section?
Yep.
So you have to make it in those giant ass Gatorade jugs, so they dump on coaches and
Yep.
stuff.
You can scoop it though in like little glasses.
Wait, how big was the powder container?
It's like
That's pretty funny.
Like, did it come in a bucket of powder?
A mini bucket.
For $1.68?
Yeah, that's the way to do
I
it.
know where to
That's the way
find my
to-
deals.
Yeah, that's
You should have your own pod, Daryl, and
yeah. You should
discount deals.
discounts with Daryl. That's pretty.
Ollie's going to be in trouble soon.
Rich, what do you think of the beer?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm just getting burned out like Daryl with these IPAs. They're all kind of tasting the same now. I mean, I've come around the taste where like I've had it so many times where I can drink them on the regular. Where when we started the show, I don't definitely would have not ordered one. But I mean, I'll give it a 3.7. It's tasty. It's drinkable.
Wow, that's a good score.
I just think it's average. I don't know. I'm finding them all to be pretty average these days. So
I'm gonna go right with you and give it a 3.7 as well because I think it's a little, it's a little better than average, but it's not up to the 4. I wouldn't buy it without hesitation. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna go with that. All right. Well, that is going to conclude libation exploration. Next on our list tonight, we got to talk a little bit about the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup. And
Lord Stanley's Cup.
Lord Stanley's Cup. Here is what the odds are right now for the finals. Boston leads the series 3-0. Celtics, this was as of last night. Celtics are minus 6,000 over at DraftKings, and the Mavs are plus 2,000 over at Cesars. And by the way, Snoop
see
in the
it.
chat.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he says hello. He says, yo, chicos. What is this? Entu Macaldos? I don't know that much Spanish. And he reiterates that's a molar. And then he said, you really don't need that last tooth.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't need it, but I thought, I do some of my best chewing on that tooth.
That's was one of your favorites.
Yeah.
You get it replaced?
Implant coming this fall.
They're molding it for you specifically?
Well,
How's that work?
what they do is they extract the tooth, see?
Uh-huh.
Then they go to a cadaver and they get some of the cadaver tooth. And then
That
they
matches yours?
No. What they
Oh.
do is they pummel that cadaver tooth into like a powder,
Okay.
like a sandy sort of gritty powder,
Yes.
and then they put that in the old tooth hole.
Like the molder.
Okay,
Then they mold it.
and then that's gotta like heal up, season itself, if you will. Mm-hmm. It becomes strong. See, and then they put in a screw down the road, or a screw holder. Mm-hmm. And then they screw in the new tooth, the new fake artificial.
Cadaver tooth?
No, that would be gross.
Why? You get stuff from dead people all the time. Like when people die and you get their heart.
All I know is I've got like a sort of a sandy, like
Well, you were talking
gristly.
about cadaver. Where does that come into play? I thought that's the tooth you got.
That's the filler agent that is going to hold the new screw.
So you get
Wait,
some
Dad.
part of the old cadaver.
What use would a dead person's heart be?
So
Well, they take it as they're dying.
Hey, you can't like bring it back.
They put it on ice and then they put it in a person. Never heard of this?
No,
Wow.
I'll say I don't think that's how that works.
I think that's how it works.
Really? You
Yeah, they could
bring
take
a
all parts
dead
of,
person's heart and
Yeah,
put
kidneys.
blood in it.
That's why people give organs.
Hey, you give your kidney while you're alive though.
You also can give it to you right when you pass away, as long as they put it on ice, and then they deliver it to they get it to somebody real quick within, I don't know what the time frame is, 24 hours maybe or something.
I think my cadaver tooth was from a chef. Because I have a new appreciation for French
food?
cuisine.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if it was a sweet tooth? Maybe you got that.
What caused the decay of your molar in the first place?
It was cracked.
How'd you crack it, do you know?
I think it's that's like I say, my favorite tooth. I got a lot of wear and tear on it. So
You gotta stop chewing on those bones.
Yeah. So that concludes my tooth story.
We appreciate you sharing that. We really do. What do you guys think about the NBA Finals tomorrow? Rich?
I'm bummed. I hate Celtics.
Yeah.
I hope they die. I hope they lose in 7 for the first time in NBA history. And
It's not very Christian.
I have not watched one game of this series, so I have no opinion on this other than I hate Boston and I hope they lose. That's it.
What's
Thank
your
you.
beef with Boston?
I just hate teams that win 18, 19 titles.
Aren't you like the biggest Kansas City Chief fan right now?
No, I hate the Chiefs.
You
I'm
literally-
wearing a lion hat, for Christ's sake.
No, I thought you loved the Chiefs.
I don't love the Chiefs. I don't hate the Chiefs, but I don't love the Chiefs.
We were literally talking about like 2 days ago about how we like the Chiefs and no one else does.
I don't know. I think I have 2 different personalities or something because
Maybe
I hear
Laura
stuff
can
all the time
confirm.
about
Maybe
things
Lauren
that
could chime in.
to
Settle
chime
this.
in.
It might just be dementia.
It could be
There you
early
go.
onset that's happened.
Well, I am pushing 60
T-Dub.
per Daryl. So.
Actually, what? Holden, you got to take. You've been watching the finals.
I haven't really been watching it, but I feel like I'm gonna make a big long shot.
Bold ass
I
prediction.
don't really like making long shots because if you get it wrong, you can look like a huge idiot. But if you get it right, you can look like a genius.
That's very
But
true.
I think Mavericks are gonna come back and win it all.
Wow, you got a lot of faith in Luca. Huh?
Kyrie.
Luka Magic.
Okay, Rach, you a big basketball fan?
I like March Madness.
Yeah.
I said I'd watch this year. I didn't watch a single game, but you know the effort was there.
Okay, but not an NBA. You don't care about the NBA.
I think I know the Pistons, and that's about it.
All right, perfect. That sounds like me. D-Dub?
I like the Pistons.
Yeah, you like the Pistons? What do you think about Ivy?
I think I've had enough of Luca too.
Yeah,
You know, just broom him. I mean, he should be on the Celtics for that matter, like Rich was saying.
just send Luca to the
Yeah,
Celtics.
send him over there too. Another whiny baby, diaper baby.
He's a stud, man.
Dunk his
If
head
he's
in
complaining
gravy.
about the calls, then he's probably right.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
I hear he has been whining an awful lot, like more so than usual, even.
Only every single trip down the floor.
Right, right. Yeah.
Luka's a stud. Best player in the league.
Yeah, you know what though? He doesn't look great though. That's kind of the thing with him, right?
Okay, now I need to look him up.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying he's not like an attractive guy, but you know, this is a white guy, kind of European looking guy, right?
He's an interesting looking fella for as good as he is athletically because he doesn't have like, he looks like he drinks a 12 pack.
Yeah, he looks like me
Occasionally.
naked, which I
He's got like a
appreciate.
full face, you know? Like,
He
Yeah.
looks like a really normal looking guy. Like he doesn't look like he'd be in the NBA.
Right. Yeah, he's just kind of a normal looking dude.
Yeah, just an average dude. Looks like he'd do taxes or something.
I should go back out in court.
He does look like that.
Maybe I could put up 20 a night still.
Yeah, you should try it. Still, that implies you have in the past. All right, well,
Sure, I
that was
did in a
some
rec league once or twice.
killer insight here for the NBA. Maybe we'll do a little better with. Here's what we
Let's
got.
face it, Jim. Who cares about the freaking NBA? The NBA
Yeah.
sucks.
I know.
This is a show that
Well, how about this?
doesn't
This,
watch the NBA.
this is tonight. We
All
got
right.
the Panthers minus 450 over at the DraftKings.
We're coming
Oilers
around to hockey. We like the hockey.
plus 400. Florida leads it 2-0.
Yeah.
Rich, you've been watching the hockey.
I haven't been watching it, but I've been paying attention to it.
Okay.
So I don't know. I kind of like we said. I mean, the Panthers are definitely the best team in the league, but I think the Oilers can pull one out and get this to 6. And if you can get it to 6, you can get it to 7. That's what I always say.
If you get it to 7, you can get it to 8. That's what I always say.
Get it to 9. You're going right to 10, possibly.
Yeah. Why did the World Series ever go from best of 9 to best of 7? Can you explain that to me?
Money.
That's opposite.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
You know, I think eventually it will go to like a 162 game series.
Yeah, that would be great. The whole season, just like one World Series. Rachel, now you're a hockey fan.
No.
Not at all.
Well, okay. We went to that one Red Wings game. That was a good time.
Oh, we heard about that on the show.
I didn't know hockey fans were like that. Like they were very excited.
Yeah, very cool. And they it was warmer in the stadium than you thought it might be.
Yeah, it was comfortable in there.
Yeah, I heard that.
Food was good too.
LCA.
I don't even know what that means.
Perfect.
Little Caesars.
Yes, it was at Little Caesars Arena.
Very good. Holden, you a fan of the guys with the blades?
I like college hockey.
Yeah.
I'm more of a college athletics than a professional athletics guy.
Just in general.
Amateur. Well, for now.
Yeah, I could see that.
Those guys making money now.
He says it's all tainted by the money.
Yeah, that NIL. Yeah.
He's got you there.
What?
NIL.
Yeah, it's kind of ruining college.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you there.
Did you guys see that they're
Transfer
going
portal
to
too.
sell
Yeah.
the naming rights to the Big 12?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So it'd be like the All-State 12.
Oh, yeah, the Frito-Lay Big 12.
Yes. They're going
That's
to keep the 12, but
stupid.
they're going to sell the naming rights.
Who's in the Big 12 now, Rich?
TCU, Oklahoma State. I think they took some of the Pac-12 teams like Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado,
This is for hockey.
Houston,
Go Rockets.
Baylor, Texas Tech, so on and so on. You get the idea. Kansas.
Yeah. DW, you got any predictions on the
What's
NHL?
that?
Hockey?
Kansas
Yeah.
Kansas State. Yeah.
I had nothing I would be willing to wager on.
We need tones.
I mean, this is kind of his time to shine, and
Yeah.
I'm sitting here next to, well,
He's our hockey guy. Yeah. All right. Well, this was very productive. By the way, Snoop says Florida, and he said you're not supposed to drive after a knockout. I think he's talking about your tooth.
that was 48 hours ago.
48 hours ago.
Actually, it was closer to 60 hours ago.
Wow.
Yeah, see?
Well, now that we have kids that are not old enough to either drink or gamble, maybe we should talk about some casino deposit bonuses. You guys want to talk about that?
I love deposit bonuses.
And this will benefit everybody because part of what we do here is we try to keep people from making dumb decisions with their money when gambling. 'Cause I'm not a big gambler. I've said this before. I'm not a big fan of casinos. I think that they exist strictly to take your money.
The Bible says so.
Yeah, but I want to talk a little bit about this. Pardon my voice is a little
Weird.
Froggy
a
today.
little froggy today. I don't feel. I'm not up to 100% here today, but
Should get that checked out.
I probably should.
Maybe you have a bad tooth.
I don't think that's it. But we got sportsbook casino bonus types.
Maybe you swallowed a bad tooth.
That might be. Might have cut up the inside a little bit. Hey, there's three major casino bonus types. Lost back.
Don't like that one.
That one's a tough one, unless it's 50% or more. I usually try to stay away from the lost back. So that means if you lose,
You only
they'll
get
give
money
you
back if you lose.
right. They give you part of your money back. They have a bet and get. So if you wager through $50 on slot X, they'll give you 10 free spins. And today, maybe we'll talk about these more in future shows. But today we're going to talk about deposit matches. Deposit matches. And Richie, I know you're big into the casino stuff.
I am.
You get a lot of deposit matches.
As we all know, my sports betting does not rank among the finest of the crew. So
That's
Not currently.
That's not true.
But that doesn't mean it won't
But-
turn around for you.
I would say my revenues gains probably might be among the best in the crew. And the reason why is you got to live off these matches. These are the things that give you the free money, that give you those extra chances on that slot machine. And those things, as you mentioned the other day, pay off. Was it 96% or whatever? So it's probably, it's programmed to give you, they're going to take their share, but it has to pay out a certain percentage or it's not legal. They're not legal to be on the app. So that's where you get the advantage. That's where you flip the house. You get the deposit match, and the larger the better. And the key to these are not to get the playthroughs. If you can get them without the playthroughs, that's where you can really start to bank some money.
Hell yeah. That's what my whole thing is here tonight. DW, you been doing any of these?
No,
you're not a
I'm
casino
afraid of slot machines.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. By the way,
So-
go ahead.
So you can get them without the playthrough, though, eh?
They're fewer and far between.
I have, and it doesn't have to be casino too. Like even the sports books occasionally. I think you had one recently. I thought you were saying in the group text that you had something, but
One time you got to play through the deposit. So this was a 30% match for sportsbook,
Okay.
up to $10,000.
That's $3,000. My
That'd be a
math is correct.
$3,000 bonus.
Yeah.
So you'd have to play $10,000 in
was it 10 or 13,000?
10 because they don't care. if
Oh,
you
that
play
was the
three.
deal. I did not know that you had to play through the bonus,
The deposit.
the deposit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the yeah.
Oh,
So-
that changes the ball game then. So they gave me one last year though, where it just shot you out bonus bets. Like you put in 10 grand, and it gave you $2,500 in bonus bets, and that was it. You didn't have to touch your principal.
Okay.
Now those are great.
Those are great.
Yeah.
So now you have just $2,500 you got to play through. Then you can withdraw, do whatever you want. But I told you guys on the group chat this week that twice MGM Grand has given me $250. All they require is you go through the $250, and then it releases. It's released all the funds.
They gave you another one?
They gave me two. So if I put in $500, I got $250, and then once you play through the $250, all that money's yours, plus the $500.
Wow. I got jack shit from them.
Yeah, I don't
Shoot.
know where it came
Jack
from.
shoot.
Like I said, I hadn't been on MGM since we probably started the show. So,
Yeah.
but those are the best, like, because there's no risk.
Well,
You're
yeah.
throwing in money, and you're, and you're making out on your winnings. And I've done pretty well this week. I think I'm up 1,000 just from that. I mean, it's just bonus. It's just bonus. It's nothing I'm doing great. It's just regular betting. It's just taking advantage of the free money.
I'm going to interrupt here for our boy's Snoop comments.
Yeah.
He says that Tones is a broken clock. He's right twice a day.
Oh.
That's a Tones. He's a rock star piss in regards to our what's it called? What's his name?
Founders, Giants, 4
Yeah,
Giants.
Starsucker Hayes. They use Flint water, bro. Hence the clarity. He says that Logan Paul's a Trump supporter, and that man, there ain't fish in those sticks no mo.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think was there ever fish in those sticks?
I doubt it.
I doubt it. So here's I got a tale of 2 deposit matches because I was going through these sports books this week as I typically do, and there was 2 different ones that I
This
saw.
one is terrible.
Well, this one's at DK, right?
Yeah, that's
so you saw this
terrible.
one. So if I deposit $100 or more into my DraftKings account, I'm going to get a $25 casino bonus. Woo-ha! 25 bucks. Woo-woo. 10 times playthrough required. It says that right on there. So I go through the fine print. That's really the key to a lot of this stuff is make sure you're checking the fine print on these things. But basically it says if I complete a deposit of $100 or more, I get $25 in casino bonus funds. There's no reason why you would put any more than $100 because obviously they're not going to give you more of a bonus because of that, right? And then know the playthrough contribution rate for the game that you're playing. So if you're going to play slots, Rich, you mentioned this last week, actually.
Yeah, so slots are usually dollar for dollar, but when you go to blackjack, which is a more fair game, then they only give you 10 cents on the dollar, 25 cents, whatever that's in that fine print.
That you're going to play is going to contribute at the rate that you're thinking it will.
You're betting, right?
Right. And then this is what I think is probably the most interesting thing is that at DraftKings for this particular promo, the playthrough requirement, which means how many times or how much money I have to put through that casino to unlock that bonus, only included the bonus amount. So their example here is if there's a 50% deposit match up to $1,500, I would have to deposit $3,000, which would give me my $1,500 match, and then I'd have to play $15,000 worth of funds over at DraftKings in order to release that bonus. So it's just a 10 times playthrough only on the bonus amount is the key here.
So for your 25 bucks, you got to play through 250.
$250. Yep, that's right. Not a huge.
What the odds you're going to take that 25 and get it all the way up to 250? That's the whole problem with it.
I want to show you. Funny you asked that, Rich. So I go into Cash Eruption. You know the theme song?
Yeah, it's got the fire. The fire links.
Yeah.
I don't like that one, but to each their own.
And as we mentioned last week, if you were listening, every one of these actually every game in there has the theoretical expected payback, also known as the RTP or return to player. So Cash Eruption over at DraftKings has a theoretical payback of 95%, meaning if I put $100 through there on that game over 1 million spins, I should be getting $95 back. So they're going to take 5% of my money is basically what that boils down to. But make sure that you're aware that return to player number, your outcome's going to differ because that's over millions of spins, and that is the average. So it's not going to be like that on a $100 playthrough, okay? So I want to figure out what this bonus is actually worth to me. And here's a little bit of algebra for you guys. It's, the kids, you thought you'd not see algebra tonight. This is pretty exciting. So the first thing we got to do is we have to take 100% minus that return to player number, which was 95%, if you remember. So I'm going to take 100. This is the first line of math here. 100% minus 95% gives me a 5%, what is called a theoretical hold, or the Theo. So that's what every dollar that goes through.
I was wondering why Clint Huxtable's boy was
Theo. That's not capitalized. So
Oh.
yeah, okay. So the casino's expecting to make 5% of every dollar that gets wagered through there. So then we're going to take the amount of money I have to play through, which was $250, multiply that by the 5% hold. That means I can expect to lose out of $250 if I play that slot. $12.50 would be what I should expect to lose. However, they're giving me $25. This is line 3 now. They're giving me $25, so I'm going to take that $25, subtract out the $12.50 that I'm expected to lose, gives me $12.50. So that value that my expectation, which isn't going to be reality, but what I should expect, because this is the only number we have, is that I'll make $12.50 on that particular promo. Now, I went into Caesars. They had a Father's Day deal.
I saw this.
Do you see that?
Do you have to be a father to get
No, no paternity test required.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that in the fine print?
It's in there. It's coming up. So they gave me a 25% bonus match on deposits up to $100, which you would know if you're a numbers guy. That's $25 on 100, just like the DraftKings promo,
hold
right?
on.
You want to do the math on that? Think about it.
4 quarters
That's
and
right.
a dollar.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Rachel, what's 25% of 100?
25.
Yeah, very good. Holden, you knew that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are the same age, by the way. So I just here is some. Whoa, sorry about that. That was hit the wrong button. That's pretty funny. That was Plumber to the Stars that came in there. Yeah,
I
shit.
thought you just want to hear your voice.
Oh, that's so bad, but it's fun. All right, so this one is a 25% casino bonus match on deposit ups to $100 with a 4x 4x playthrough requirement. Remember, it was 10 times over at DraftKings. This is a better deal, so you would think. But then you read, as an example, if you deposit $100 and you received a $25 bonus, you would have to wager a total of $500.
What?
Because it's $125, which was the bonus amount, plus the deposit times 4.
Wow.
Yeah, so now I got to wager through. Instead of $250, I got to double that. I got to wager through $500.
You're only going to make like $6.25 on this
Not
deal.
even. So then then this gets worse. So I go.
Oh, it's not even a good. No.
I go to the same game. I go to Cash Eruption.
Has a less expected payback
And it
at
has
Caesars?
a 93.1 expected payback over at Caesars versus 95 over at DraftKings. So let that be a lesson to you that make sure you're looking at the RTP at every casino.
It's
even
like
if
you got to
it's a game
shop
you
the
like.
odds on the slots.
You got to shop them. You're right, Rich. You're 100% right. So let's see how this works out math-wise. So now I'm getting a 93.1 RTP, which works out to the casino keeping 6.9% of my money, right? So I have to play through 500. So I'm going to take $500, multiply it by the expected hold that they have of 6.9%. Means I'm expected to lose on this 500. I should lose about $34.50. Again, that's not going to be exact, but over a bunch of spins, that would be the results I would have, something around there.
This is not promo then. This is a ripoff.
This is a effing ripoff. They're giving me $25. I'm losing $34.50. That means my expected value is minus $9.50.
That's whack.
Whack. That S is whack.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, and then what
When
I did
they're
was,
supposed to give you a promo, it's supposed to be something to your benefit.
it's supposed to be. So then I said, all right, well, what if I made it even, right? So what if I made it a 95% game like the one at DraftKings was? Basically, if you do the math, it works out. My expected value is 0. They're giving me nothing if I was playing a 95% game.
You would think they can control the algorithm on that game, right? Like to kick it out. Like, why is it 93%? Is that what they set it to?
That's, I think, what they set it to. Yeah. And Snoop, you might be able to talk to this because I know that he's big into the spinning. You know, why some casinos on the same game are going to pay you back differently. You know, so there's just things to be aware of, and make sure you're doing. It's really very easy math. You make sure you're taking advantage of these bonuses that might actually give you something instead of bonuses where you're almost guaranteed to lose.
I'd also like to add, if you become a slot player quite a bit, is to go into the settings before you start playing, because sometimes it won't automatically have you set to play all the lines. And then it'll just give you the straight line where it could, if you just move it over and maybe you got wager a little more, but you could probably offset it by throwing less out there. You can play all the lines going diagonally and sideways, up and down. Not all slots are set up like that, but the ones that are like usually have the 7s in them, let's say.
Oh, like double diamond and stuff?
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll allow you to win going diagonally both ways and stuff like that. But if you don't move it, then you're only playing like the one line.
Okay.
I learned that lesson a long time ago. It was actually up in Central Michigan. What's the name
Soaring
of it?
Eagle?
Soaring Eagle. I'm up there and I hit like I thought I hit what I considered like a large jackpot at the time.
Okay.
And I'd only put in 2 of the 4 quarters, so it didn't read all the lines.
Oh, gotcha.
So the guy walked over, and I was like, "Why not win this?" He's like, "You didn't put it in full." So
that's rough.
that
How much
sucked.
did that cost you?
I want to say like $500, but back then that was probably a lot of money to us, obviously. So
Yeah. That's all good stuff to think about. Snoop says the Crown. Dude, Bidenomics has Gatorade near gasoline. Yeah, he also says you sleep with your cheese. Not sure what that means. You sleep with your cheese. Any idea?
No clue.
sounds like a personal issue.
I think he's behind us a little bit.
Cheese. You sleep with cheese?
Sleep with cheese.
You ever sleep with cheese?
Cheese money?
No.
Oh yeah, it could be
Cheddar?
cheddar.
No, yeah, cheese isn't money. Cheddar is.
All right. So that's all I got. You guys have anything you want to add to the? I was really surprised about is to find that the odds were different at different casinos for the same game.
That ain't right.
No.
Yeah, it's funny when I first jumped on, I was playing like kind of every promo, but then because they were really good after a while. But I think when you're on an app for a while, they reduce the promo to the point where there's negative equity, like you just showed. So, like for instance, DK, everybody knows I enjoy that app, but I haven't been on it in a while because, I mean, I didn't get the promo you guys were getting anymore. I don't know why that happened. I know you asked one time. It's like it's just random and how they're, advertising it to people. But I won't be on DK for 3 months, and then all of a sudden they're going to rope you back in with a nice promo.
Yeah.
And that's the time you want to get back. So it's like sometimes it pays, not to be on an app for a while sometimes because they'll try to lure you back. I'm sure all these things track every player.
Oh, sure.
All the time, and they can tell when you all of a sudden like you're not there. You're obviously probably playing on another app.
Right. You didn't retire.
Yeah, so it's kind of just a big game, but like you said, just I saw the Caesars thing, and I kind of didn't even think of it twice. And now that you showed it, I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, I mean, it all comes down to what they're giving you. Those promos, though, those are the difference between losing and winning, though. I believe so.
100%. They are.
Yeah,
I would say. Yep. Dub.
We talked about the sports promo last couple weeks, and how we built our bankroll on that thing.
that was great.
Adding on to what you're saying, but deals like that seem to come along far and few between.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything that had that much regularity, right? I mean, you could do it every day.
So we should say that today was the last day that all of us didn't.
Nobody got one.
Nobody got us.
Christmas is over.
Disappointing.
That was crazy though. You guys were getting like $10 ones, and then sometimes they were mixing them. And I got before it ended for me, I got a $50 and a $10 one on 2 days.
Yeah, that happened to Casey. She had the same thing happen to her. She had
so
50
weird.
and a 10.
I have a feeling it may be the 2-month anniversary of the first one I got.
Okay.
April 12th or 13th, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably what those promos are, though, to get you locked into their app, and you just get used to going there all the time. So certain people probably don't think to switch and look at other promos and things like that. So
it's gonna be weird not looking for that in the morning, Jimmy.
that was fun.
It is. It's
Once you
sad.
got us all hooked on it, it was fun. Everybody was like, "Oh, I got this, I got that."
Yeah. Well,
It was wild. It was a wild ride.
hold on one second here, guys. I'm gonna retext the link for the to put the trivia answers in. That way the youngsters can enter their trivia answer.
A lot of
Oh, do I got it?
a lot of
Yeah, if
betting
you
on
wanna forward it,
a lot of
send
betting
it to
on the
me.
Colorado Rockies. And
Yeah, the Rockies were money, right?
Yeah, they
even
were.
occasionally the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of White Sox. I think.
We had the Marlins a
Yeah.
few times.
You want to forward that to hold?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had the Marlins. We had all kinds of stuff you wouldn't ordinarily take, and it paid out in spades, as they say. D-dub. That's what they say. All right, so while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get our Numbers Guys trivia going.
Calling the masters of facts, the sultans of stats, the czars of
on
knowledge
your
that
phone
is
is how you
learned
play
in
the-
college.
you hit the link.
It's the numbers guys
send it to me?
trivia.
Just sent it to you.
Okay.
Okay, numbers guys trivia. Now, Rich actually he contacted me last night with a bit of a request to make this so it would be something that the younger folks might know as well.
Well, I didn't know Holden was coming at the time, so
Oh yeah,
I
think
apologize.
It was a good
in
call.
advance.
No, it was a good call. I like that. So I did pick something that I thought maybe everybody has a shot at, and of course, if everybody gets it right, I got to buy the beer again next week. If nobody gets it right, I got to buy the beer, and we could do it in familial units. You guys want to do it? So, if,
Sure.
yeah, we'll do it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ties, Shell, Rochambeau, best out of 3. Do you have the link yet?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, Holden, you good?
Yep.
All right, so here we go. I will put the trivia question up on the screen. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU, how many Infinity Stones are there?
No. Dang it.
Too easy.
Is that too easy?
It's too easy for you, but I don't.
That's not fair. I've been
you gotta
rewatching them
You gotta be
recently.
quiet on it. So
Yeah. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, how many Infinity Stones
did you put it through that?
Yeah.
are there?
Is it one question?
Yep.
Yeah, just one question.
Okay.
Okay, Rachel's already got her answer in, and we're going to reveal the answer and go over the answers here at the later on in the show. Holden, you got any idea? You think?
Think so.
You think so? Okay.
Actually, I want to change mine. Can I change mine?
Yeah, you could submit a second one if you want.
All right, do the second one.
Yeah. Yeah. Your answer is locked in, but now I'll just go back. It'll be the next one on the list.
All right,
Okay.
thanks.
So there we go. Numbers guys trivia. Stay tuned to get the exciting conclusion to that deal. Let's go over our top pick standings. Boy, there's been some shakeup here in the numbers guys top pick standings. Rich,
I think I went over.
man, he had an offer. You did. You had an offer. That brought you down to minus 15.21 units. MLS soccer still your strong suit at plus 4.08. D-Dub slips into second, sneakily slips into second place here.
The undercover brother.
You are the undercover brother, sneaking in from the rear. Minus 4.95 units.
Riding Scheffler like a rented mule.
I have a feeling it's going to keep riding them. Tones had a rough week too. He fell out of second place. Minus 7.85 is Tones. In fact,
I got my sights set on you, JT.
yeah, hey, this might be the week for you to do it. I'm up 23.47 units, and now as a group, unfortunately, we're down 4.55 units. It's been a while since we've been down and out, but we are.
We're struggling to get by this summer.
Yeah.
Summer action.
Yeah, we're having a rough go of it. Okay, here's our top picks, folks at home.
These are the top picks.
Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me put Tones's up here first, since I have those, and I gotta read them. Okay, so here's Tones. Tones has the Oilers. I mentioned this earlier. Oilers money line under 5.5. That's plus 203 over at the FanDuel.
All right.
He's got Connor McDavid to score a goal, plus 140, again, over at the FanDuel. 1 unit there. And he's got the Mavs money line. He's obviously expecting the same thing you are, Rich. Minus 102, 1 unit over at the FanDuel. Next, we should have Rich. Shoot, buddy.
Not a good start on this one. We're the Phillies are
Phil and Phyllis?
yeah, you know,
Three different spellings there.
well, I'll tell you. Let me tell you a story.
Phillies. Go ahead,
Would
got
you
it.
believe me if I told you?
Sure.
My dad and I used to collect pennants a lot when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys
Pants?
pennants.
Oh,
Pennants.
pennants. I thought you said
What's
pants.
a pennant? Like a pin?
Like
It's
is this like a church thing?
It's like a banner, like that has a team on it, and then you can put them up in your room on the wall.
Oh,
and
we
stuff.
have like a Michigan State one.
Yes.
Or in our
They're
basement.
That's a pennant.
triangular looking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gave me all his a long time ago, and they were older, obviously, because my dad's born in the 50s. But
He's a generation older than you.
he is actually, and it made me laugh because I remember looking at the Phillies pennant because it had Phil and Phyllis on it, and they're the Phillies. That was like their oldest. I mean, I don't know.
I gotta look at this again. So it's got Phil and Phyllis.
Yeah, they're the Phillies. Oh well, the Phillies is spelled wrong.
Oh, maybe that's why I'm getting messed up here. Okay.
The Phillies.
Where's the Y come from? Oh,
Or Phyllis.
Phillies basement.
all right.
Penicillus, Phyllis. All
Interesting
the same
story. Two units on that one, Rich. Confident.
stuff. It's early. They'll come back.
What is the score?
4-0.
4-0 Red
Red
Sox.
Sox.
Yeah.
It's early, though. It's only the top of the third. The Phillies got a guy on.
Oh, plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
What's this kind of?
Bryce Harper at the plate.
Bryce Harper.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, so we got I don't understand this line, like the that's deep. Not deep enough. Anyways, so the White Sox are like the worst team in baseball. Why is this minus 112? I don't really care who's pitching today. I'm taking the Mariners.
Wow, the
2
M's are
units.
only minus 112, huh?
That's what I was saying,
That's unusual.
right? Gotta
Yeah.
take it
Yeah, you got to take that one. Throwing 2 units on that.
for sure.
Woo isn't pitching, is he?
Whoa, he might be. Remember, they got scratched at the beginning of the series. Yeah. You got.
Yeah, so
What is-
Euro
what
soccer.
even is this, Rich?
This
Okay.
is Euro soccer,
Okay.
which
Classified.
I know Tones is doing well on those.
unclassified. So I think they're playing. Italy's playing the Albanians.
Oh, that's borderline offensive there.
The creepy pale white guys. Oh,
Is
come
that
on.
what albino is? Is that where all the albinos live? Is Albania?
No.
What?
No, man.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's not right.
No. A lot of Albanian friends.
I thought that's where all albino
Our
from.
audience. No.
Oh,
Jeez, come on.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Rich. You gotta,
I'm learning
you gotta
here.
read better.
My bad.
So you're taking the Italy against Albania?
Yes, sir.
2 units. Wow, minus 250.
Yes.
Did you ever see that movie War Dogs?
Yeah. Great movie.
They go to Albania to get the cheap artillery
That's right.
to bring it to our troops over there in the Gulf.
Then they drive through the Triangle of Death to
Did
deliver it in Iraq.
you see that movie, Jimmy?
What movie?
No, I never saw it.
War Dogs. It's got who's the white fella that everybody likes?
Is he Albanian?
It's a lot of
Jonah
those
Hill.
dead.
Jonah Hill, and who's the other guy? Your
Miles
favorite.
Teller.
Miles Teller.
Wait, Jonah Hill. Wait,
He's a
And Rooster.
Jewish
I
fella,
know that
think.
guy.
Of
Rooster.
the Hebrew descent.
His
I
name's
believe.
the actor's Jonah Hill.
No, Rooster from Top Maverick is Miles Teller.
Miles, I know Miles Teller.
Jonah Hill is
Jonah Hill, I know who that is.
super bad.
I don't know why I can't think of
You
it
were
right
just
now.
watching that movie.
Oh, he's the fat one.
Yeah.
That's who I'm thinking of.
You got a favorite Jonah Hill movie, Holden?
There's one correct answer.
Super bad.
It's 21 Jump Street.
I haven't seen
21
it.
Jump Street definitely is best for it.
That's
one
weak.
of the
That's
funniest
better than
movies
Superbad.
ever.
21
I
Jump
couldn't-
Street
I
is
wa-
probably the funniest
You just lost
comedy
all
of
your
all
cred.
time. You lost your cred.
I got like 30 minutes into
Superbad's
Superbad.
great.
I got bored.
to me?
Wow. Some dissension amongst the ranks over here.
I feel like you need to watch Superbad with friends. I tried to watch it by myself and it wasn't that enjoyable.
Is that the one with Mick Lovin?
Yep.
Yeah, that was one of the funniest movies I think of all time.
That's funny.
Great movie.
pretty
Not as
funny.
good as 21
Yeah.
Jump Street,
It is not
apparently.
as good
It's
as
not.
21
21 Jump Street is hilarious.
It's not even better than 22 Jump Street, Daryl.
In all fairness, I never
Wow.
saw 21 Jump Street, so I don't
That's a
think.
problem.
Jim,
need
you're
to
missing
watch
one of the
21 Jump
funniest
Street.
comedies.
It is one of the funniest movies ever.
Was it funnier than Hot Tub Time Machine, though?
It's right up there.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I've
1A,
never seen Hot
1B.
Tub Time Machine.
You shouldn't see Hot Tub Time Machine. No, it's you got to wait a little while for that.
A couple more years.
Yeah, several.
I don't know. She
Holden, you never
watches,
saw it, did you?
Huh?
You ever see Hot Tub Time
No.
Machine? No. Okay, good.
My favorite comedy movie ever is probably Dirty Works.
Yeah, you know, I've heard that. Now, if you saw
Norm
that, you could see
Macdonald?
Hot Tub Time Machine, I would think.
Yeah.
But
Dirty
yeah,
Works isn't bad.
We watched Waiting.
Well, just dead hookers in the trunk.
that's a funny movie. That is one of the funniest
You
movies.
guys see Waiting ever with Ryan Reynolds?
I have seen Waiting. Yes.
We watched that a couple nights
That's a
ago.
good
That
one.
was a funny movie.
That's funny.
They work at Shenanigans.
Yep. that
Not
is
Bennigan's.
Oh,
Shenanigans.
I did not want to eat in a restaurant after that movie.
Yeah.
Just be nice
Don't-
to the waiters, guys.
Don't return the steak.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that the same restaurant from Office Space?
No, that was
Oh.
Fridays. Because they all had to wear flair.
Oh.
You don't have enough flair.
They called it Fridays, though?
I don't think they called
did.
it Fridays, but that was the restaurant they were referring to.
What was the name of the restaurant, though?
I thought it might have been Shenanigans. Was it Hula Hands or something like that?
Yeah, I think that was it. Maybe Hula Hands. Anybody in the chat know the name of the restaurant from Office Space? I don't know. We'll
Me
see.
and
If we get
Daryl
an
were
answer.
one of the 1,000 people that saw it in the theater.
If that.
Yeah, it wasn't a real box office smash, was it?
Oh wait,
It was a cult classic.
I saw
Yeah.
Office Space, right?
You did. I think it was a little over your head.
It was with the guy who they wouldn't give him cake, right?
Yeah, that'd be great.
That was played by.
It was like
Yeah, with the stapler. What was this?
Yeah, you always wanted a stapler.
Yeah.
Can't make fun of somebody's stutter.
he wasn't
No?
stuttering. He was
Gosh.
just thinking.
That's
He was
pretty
trying to
funny.
reply, and she wouldn't let him.
But I'll burn the whole building down.
Good talk. By the way,
Great movie.
Snoop's in the chat. You guys know Snoop's in the chat?
Snoopaloop.
Snoopy's in the chat. He says,
Is he allowed to be in the chat when there's minors on the show?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing offensive here. He says they packed the hole where the molar was. It's packed 4 months to take. Then the titanium post is inserted to receive the new crown. He's had that done
Sounds
before.
like he's taking some orthodontia in his day.
Amateur. He's an amateur orthodontist. That's Snoop.
Oh, Rachel has some trivia for you guys.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I do.
What we look up on the way here? Ask them if they know the origin of the team name that we looked up.
We looked up two.
Green
Bay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had to look up the origin of the Packers because why are they called the Packers? Spent like 20 minutes figuring this out.
Did it have to do with packing?
Yeah, it does.
I thought so.
It was like-
meat packers, I believe.
Wow, this guy's done this.
I know, of course you know.
I've been to Green Bay before.
That's true. You have. Yeah.
Never been to
Is
Wisconsin.
that just one of the oddest
No.
nicknames?
You like cheese curds?
I love cheese curds.
Oh, you got to get out to Wisconsin.
Yeah, I do. That actually sounds really good right now.
Cheese curds everywhere.
Should get like take out
What's
cheese
with you and
curds
cheese
tonight.
curds, man.
Huh?
You order that everywhere we go.
I do.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Cheese curds are great.
Cheese curds might be better than mozzarella sticks.
Wow,
They're
watch
like
your
the
mouth,
same
sir.
thing.
You get
Wait,
more.
what's the difference? They're like bite-sized mozzarella sticks. That's what a cheese curd is.
Well, you see,
Get
the
different cheese in
curds. Yeah, the curds are a little different. I actually like the cheese curds better.
I think I like them. Well,
I like them at Art and Jake's. They give you
they have
they're like
cheese-
sweet heat cheese curds. And
we haven't been. I haven't been to Art and Jake's in years. That sounds really good.
Let's go after the show.
I
Come on.
think
Yeah.
the Buffalo Wild Wings might be the best, though, the cheese curds there.
I've always gotten the mozzarella sticks.
Oh.
Well, we've been doing the sampler platter lately.
That's good.
A little everything.
I got one of those. when,
Yeah, they got the onion rings, nachos, chicken, mozzarella sticks. Got the whole thing memorized.
You ever go to White Castle?
No, and I don't intend
Oh,
to.
the cheese sticks there. Top of the
Remember
line.
one time when I was a kid, my dad ordered like a single cheeseburger from White Castle. He came home with a box of 50.
I think you told that story on the show.
Great story.
Yeah.
I was like
remember that.
4, and like that's just one of those random memories that you'll never forget.
I ate 13 of them on the way home, and we watched Elf.
Yes, that was the story.
Yes.
And then Rachel remembers that as Dad's home drunk again. That's the way she remembers that. No, I'm kidding.
He's
My
actually-
mom got mad.
Yeah, that's why we divorced her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it happens.
it's a good
See,
reason.
yeah, my wife would be bad too.
Well, she got a little more mad because of the stink, maybe that occurred over the.
Because no one, like me and Lauren, like no one likes the smell of White Castle.
Really?
White Castle's the best fast food place.
100%. That's like the best. That's to me. That's the
No.
best smell.
It's got,
No,
it's got,
Tropical
it's got
Cafe.
fries,
Oh, get outta
onion
here.
rings, cheese
Get outta
curds,
here.
mozzarella sticks.
Everything fried.
Yeah, everything you like from the fryer is there.
They even got
Fried clam?
chicken
Clam. I was
chicken
like clam
rings.
strips.
They got chicken rings.
They got chicken rings. Hell yeah, they do.
Is
Chicken
that
ring.
occurred naturally in
Yeah, it's from just right about here in the shoulder.
What came first, the chicken
Rings
or
on
the
it.
ring?
Remember Wings and Rings?
I do. It's called Mavericks now.
No,
Yeah.
you know what? Sorry, Raising Cane's. That's the best fast food place.
It's not bad.
Cane's
Never had
is
that one.
so
Gotta
good.
head south for that.
Oh my god, we have to go back.
It's not as good as you make it.
Well, we are. Lansing was on our way home from my Grand Rapids tournament, and he said no to Cane's. That was like the worst part about my
Is there one
day.
in Lansing?
Yes,
East Lansing, for sure.
yes,
Oh.
there is
On,
one, and you
Grand River?
rejected me.
We had it somewhere. It's just I don't know.
We had it in
They have a
Ohio.
good- I don't know. It's just good chicken, but there's good chicken everywhere. So
No, because it's the sauce. The sauce is so good.
sauce is the boss, she says.
You ever have Popeyes?
No, I just know their biscuits are dry.
Popeyes.
They are dry.
I like Popeyes.
I do too.
They got-
Isn't
like
it
the
like the same
wings.
thing as Chick-fil-A?
I
think
Popeyes
Chick-fil-A is
twice.
overrated.
I think it's just
Popeyes
average.
is better than Chick-fil-A.
I mean, they do have wine
They got-
punch on tap.
I've only
They
had
got
Chick-fil-A a
chicken
few
wings.
times.
Not bad.
Chicken wings.
Their
Yeah.
wings are good.
They got the new flavors too.
They
You know,
do.
I think McDonald's is like actually underrated. Like I know so many girls are like my sister. She was like, "How do you like McDonald's? That's so gross." I'm like, "It's bad for you. I'm not gonna act like it's gross.
Yeah, I think it tastes pretty dang good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
A quarter pounder always hits the spot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, especially since they went to fresh beef like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
McChicken.
Some of them are saltier than others, though. You notice that?
Oh, I like it when they're nice and salty like that.
I don't know. That's really hit or miss on the salt level.
For me to say it's
Yeah.
salty, though, it's pretty.
Right.
Yeah.
It had to be dipped in the Atlantic Ocean or something.
That's true. Actually, his spot on the couch is yellow over there where he sits every week. It's getting weird.
No, they got the McChicken, the McNuggets, Frosties are not Frosties. That's onesies. The McFlurries.
My youngest son likes those.
You can say what
Double
you
Oreo.
want. I won't ever argue with someone wanting to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. It's good stuff.
I like Burger King more.
Burger King's
Too bad.
nasty.
The Whopper.
A Whopper's
They got
good.
better
Whopper's
burgers.
good,
Whopper is
yeah.
good.
Whopper's way bigger than the quarter pounder, I feel like.
Don't you think that Burger King was much better in the early 90s than it is today?
I'll be honest, I haven't been to Burger King in a really long time.
I think I've been like twice.
Yeah.
Just-
It's hard to get past the fries are not as good. So
No, they used to be
They used to be great.
back in the day.
Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Those are the best
those are
fries.
pretty good.
I like Arby's fries more.
Which
The-
ones?
Both of them are good. I don't know. The curly ones are good, but the other ones are like
Yeah, the
almost
home style?
better. Yeah, home
Those
style.
are pretty
Crinkle
solid.
cut?
Those ones
Are they
good.
crinkle cut now?
The crinkle cuts, and
Okay.
they have the curlies.
That's their straight fries is the crinkle cut.
I really want to try In-N-Out because it's like a West Coast thing and everyone
That's supposed
swears
to be
by it.
that's supposed to be bomb.
I
That's what
know.
everybody says.
When
What
you're in
about
Vegas, you
Whataburger?
should get some In-N-Out.
I will.
What a burger.
I've
That's
never had that.
that's like a Texas thing, I think, or like a Southern thing.
I remember a lot of Jack in the Boxes when I was growing up in Texas.
Yeah.
I think.
The last time I was in Texas, I thought Whataburger was the one that I saw the most frequent.
Okay.
But a lot of Chick-fil-A's, too.
Way more Chick-fil-A's. Well, you know what? Like, this isn't fast. Well, is it fast food? I don't know. Wingstop. That's been like
Sort
big.
of like a in-between.
Yeah. We need to get Wingstop.
All they got to do is slap a drive-thru on there.
Dude, I would be there all the time.
Wingstop sucks.
Did we have that in the
There's no way.
First
Yeah,
round of the
I
wing
think it
challenge?
wasn't our thing,
Just
but
depends what flavor you get.
Oh my god, you guys did a wing
I don't
challenge?
like yeah,
Can you invite me over next time?
sure, never ended. You'd be part of it.
Still going. We're at the end of the first round.
I think we're in the final
for the last
four.
year.
Oh, I thought it was like a one episode thing.
Isn't it a football? Don't you do it during football season? So it's off season.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, we do it.
I feel like we all knew
Draft season.
Buffalo Wild Wings was gonna win, so we kind of got.
Yeah, let me know next time there's food here.
For Buffalo, I think
come back.
I saw pizza
Wingstop is
downstairs.
better Buffalo.
I was, yeah.
What's that?
Wingstop has better Buffalo.
No,
in my
you're
opinion.
wrong about that.
No,
sir.
they have the garlic parm. Or
I'm
parm,
gonna
whatever
agree
it's
to
called.
disagree with you on that, my man.
You know what's really good? I only had it like 3 times. Crumble cookie.
Okay, that's out of nowhere.
Crumble cookie.
Yeah.
Is that a type
no,
of sauce?
It's a-
What is that?
No,
a
it's
chain.
like it's like
Oh.
a cookie chain. Well, I thought of it because in like New Baltimore, like Clinton, there's a Wingstop with a crumble next to it. And I'm like, that is a deadly duo.
Yeah.
You can't
then
put those
there's,
2 places next to each other.
Chick-fil-A coming in across the street
5
now.
cookies for $20.
I know.
Across the street
5 for
from-
20? Is that a good price for
6 for
cookies?
20.
I don't buy cookies too.
No,
they're
it's across the
giant ass
street from
cookies.
Myers now.
Probably get
Dude, like
diabetes.
one is
ratio.
like
All
700-800. You're supposed to eat a quarter of it.
Yeah, you get diabetes if you eat 5 of them.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
I think Wilford Brimley talked about that.
He
one
did.
time.
Yeah, that's what he spoke about.
Diabetes.
Holy shit. Okay. We got a lot in the chat here.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Snoop is predicting sweep. That's Boston and Florida. Sweep. He says that the slots get the playthrough completed the fastest. I think he's probably right there. He did the match and he hit for $1,200. That's a good reason to do it.
Sure.
We got Realtor Lauren says, my mom is the only person I know that loves White Castle. Well, me and your mom. And D-Dub. And Holden. We all love White
She's got
Castle.
company.
Yeah. He says he's got some nice pots. He said be careful if you're playing the slots. Sometimes there's a play max button that was curiously close to the spin button,
Oh yeah.
and all of a sudden he played $500, and he's not too pleased about that arrangement.
See, that's how you get the platinum level on DKs. You play the max. That must be fun.
Yeah, that'll get you there quick. He said about the cheese. He said that you would not toss cheese out of bed. Yeah, he says that the crown is what you're eventually going to have on your post. There, D-Dub.
How about the combination Taco Bell and Pizza Hut? That's a pretty good one,
That's
right?
a good combo. Yeah, as far as combo fast food places go, I'd say it's pretty good.
Wendy's, Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a big.
Wendy's is
I love
Timmy's
Tim
is
Hortons.
underrated.
I love Tim
Yeah,
Hortons.
it
I'll
is.
bring like Tim Hortons. Like if I ever brought it to school, girls would be like, "Why do you have Tim Hortons, not Starbucks?" I think Timmy's is good.
Because you're not a stuck-up biatch.
No, I like Starbucks. Don't get me wrong. No, Timmy's is so underrated. Like volleyball, they'd be like, "You got Timmy's?" Be like, yeah.
Yeah,
My favorite coffee.
go Canada. Is it really? See, I think the coffee's gotten better over time. I used to think it tasted burnt all the time.
I mean, if you're talking coffee, like
Yeah, just straight up coffee.
The
Yeah,
that's what I get.
Timbits, I will go to town on.
Yeah.
I've probably eaten like 20 of those at once. They're
you
so
go.
good.
you're ready to Rachel's heart, bring her Timbits.
No, seriously.
Now, how about like Dunkin' Donuts donut holes? Not the same?
They don't
Munchkins?
Have the same.
Yeah, Munchkins. Right. That's what they're called.
I don't even think I had
Sorry
them.
about that.
Show them
Yeah.
respect.
Sorry.
I don't even think Dunkin' Donuts coffee is that good because we went after the draft to Dunkin'. It was the coffee was not good.
Yeah.
No, I'm not being Dunkin'.
We had that like Armenian or what was it? It was like Middle Eastern coffee at the draft. That was disgusting.
Yes, do not get that. That's terrible.
Ugh.
You'd think that would be like some of the best coffee, right?
That's
Yeah,
what we
that-
thought. We were so excited, and it was like it's just not good.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, next week we're having a gentleman from Bangladesh on. Where is that?
Africa.
That's Africa.
This?
Himanshu?
No, it's over by India.
No.
By India? Okay.
Over by the Bay of Bengal, I believe.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That does
Thank
make
you.
sense. Yeah.
I'll buy that for $1.
I have some picks. I got Darja Semen Istaja. Darja Semen Istaja to win.
That just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it really does.
I want a fun name like that.
You don't want that name.
You don't want semen in your name.
No, you don't.
Oh, that's
Okay.
true.
That's true. Very
She
true.
sounds like that. She come from that country that Rich was talking about earlier.
What country was that?
Albania.
Oh, Albania. Yeah, there might be. There's a J in there. She's plus 164 at FanDuel. This is going on tomorrow at 5 a.m. You got to get up early to get Darja Simanistaja. Then we have
Who spelled this one, Rich?
this was me. It's Greet Minin. We have Greet Minin to win against Samsonova.
Is that how her name is spelled?
It's Greet. Yes.
Greet?
Give a chance to wake up and Greet Minin first thing in the morning. Plus 260, 6:30 a.m. tomorrow.
It's Samsonite.
Samsonitova. 1 unit on that. Then we have Ekaterina Alexandrova
I
to
think I've seen
win.
this name
Names, yeah.
before.
Yeah, she's been on here before. She's made an appearance. She's minus 186. This is a favorite. 1 unit over at the FanDuel. 10:30. I'll be up by then. Diane Perry. This is a normal name. She's a French woman.
She's American?
French. Diane Perry. She's playing
Oh, it's Paris.
Paris. Yes, she's playing Burrell. Minus 180 at FanDuel. I got a lot going on tonight. And then I put a little parlay together. 2 favorites. I got Alexandrova and Perry both to win. Put them together. They're plus 136. 1 unit on that at FanDuel. And folks, women's tennis fans, grass court season is underway. So these are all
think
grass.
you're ready for grass? Huh?
No, I don't. I think I'm not ready
Why
for
would
grass.
you
I
wager
wouldn't.
so much?
I wouldn't tail me. Well, I took all the ones that showed some value.
Why don't you put a half a unit instead of one on each of them?
Yeah, I got such a significant lead
Okay.
that
Oh
unless Scotty Scheffler,
my gosh.
you should have put more on that. I think.
I could have taken the outright lead, but I didn't. I got, I stayed conservative.
You did.
Not as conservative as Tones.
How did you do today?
He's 1 over.
Ooh,
He birdied 17 to get it back to 1.
that's all right. He's in good shape.
Yeah.
Only 5
Patrick
under.
Cantlay is 5 under with the lead.
I saw McElroy was hanging around.
Of course, we're talking about the U.S. Open, Jimmy.
Yeah, the U.S. Open.
Down in North
Not the
Carolina.
tennis version.
No,
Pinehurst number 2.
North Carolina. I
And
had to
these
look that up.
greens are something else.
yeah, that's what they say.
See him dropping the ball, just dropping the ball from waist level,
Okay.
and it rolling off the green and into the hard pan desert.
Yeah,
Wild stuff.
wild stuff. Weird, wild stuff.
Weird and
Yeah,
wild.
weird and wild stuff. Hey, let's take a look at
What
the.
about my pick?
Did I not do
You
yours?
dirty dog.
Did I skip
We haven't-
yours? Are
we
you
haven't
You
got-
serious?
skipped over me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, I was skipped over.
I'm sorry. Let me. Oh man, boy, that wasn't. I thought we did yours. We got off on a tangent about fast food there, and I didn't. This is not going to shock anybody. Here you go, Daryl.
1 unit. I could have bet 4, and I'd have taken the outright lead, Rich.
Plus 850.
But I said, screw it. Yep. Wow. He. If you'd have got it at the beginning of the day, it would have been plus 250, plus 300. But
that's what you got to
once
take
you're
then.
down 6, No, you got to take what it's at now, right?
Half the time we come on here and you come on here at the beginning of the day because he's winning and you're plus 350.
No.
Oh,
The constraints of the show.
I call bogus this here.
The constraints of the show.
You're taking 850 now?
Well, I think it was 850 when he put it in.
So
like
you have
a
no
couple
bets
hours
on
ago.
him winning this at the beginning of the tournament.
I do, but
And what was the odds on that?
I think you misunderstand the idea behind the picks, Rich.
No, I don't.
I'm pretty sure you do.
No, I'm pretty sure we rewind a show 6 weeks ago
I'm
where you
pretty
took
sure-
the pick at the beginning of the day and then
No.
you said, well,
Yes, you're
constraints
wrong.
of the
You're-
show.
You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong.
No, I think you're taking the better odds is what you're doing.
This guy is something else.
I think at the beginning of the day, I'll tell you what. If he was in first right now, you'd come on the show and you say, "Oh, I have him at plus 350 because I took him at the beginning of the day today," which you can't do now. But it's the
Rich,
constraints of the show.
I think you misunderstood every week that I've made picks, buddy.
Okay.
You have to make it so that people can actually bet on it.
Okay. So you've never put a pick on the show where no one can bet on it because you picked at the beginning of the day because golf does start on Thursday morning.
No, that's
Okay.
exactly what I keep telling everybody. Every do I not say that every week?
You do, yeah.
Thank you.
There might have been some confusion.
Finally,
when he
a
was
little
saying.
support.
Yeah.
Sure,
No, I know what
God.
he's saying. I mean, the idea is to put it on as close, to get your pick as close to the
Yes.
show so that numbers would be accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm assuming that's what he's been doing the whole time. I don't know that. I don't go back and, fact check people's picks. Rich, have you?
No.
Okay.
But I do recall one time constraints of the show. I took it at the beginning of the day.
No.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about that you could have gotten it the day before at a lot better number or something like that.
Exactly.
Is what I thought you might have.
Exactly.
But I
But
don't know.
unfortunately, now
We'll have the tape next week. We'll go back. We'll listen. We'll see what happened.
It's okay.
No? All right, so plus 850. Is that where it's at now? Plus 850 for Scheffler? About? Should I look it up?
I would say it's probably he birdied that last hole, so it's probably fallen. I probably got a good number on here.
Okay.
Rich wanted me to update it at 6:30.
No, I know.
instead
It's
of when I
hard.
did
It
it at
is
6
hard.
o'clock.
Right. Because by the time we come on, that's why I usually try to give, and I forgot to do it this week, but I try to give where I thought the number should be. So if somebody's getting a tennis number after the fact, they will know that, well, if he's at 135, JT got it at 150, it's at 140, it's still a play. But you don't have to do that. I'm just saying that's the reason why I do that. Usually.
I think on a Thursday night show, you have to go at the end of round one. I don't think you can use the numbers at the beginning of round one.
Well, no, of course not. You can't
Right?
use the numbers but at the beginning. But he was saying that.
Rich.
shake.
Phillies are coming back. Okay. Good argument, guys. It was only the first one of the show. There's not that much time left, I guess.
Well, I actually have Philly plus 420 because I locked it in when they're down 4-0. So
This guy is the ultimate hypocrite, isn't
come
he?
on, you come on the show and you tell me you locked it in after you birdied right before you birdied on 17. So the odds are probably a little worse now.
I mean, Jim
you're
can
taking
show
the best
you.
of the deal.
Jim can show you when I did it.
I do it. They're all time stamped. You want to know the time?
What time? He teed off at 1 o'clock, or did he go off later today?
Oh, he bet it after he played. This was at maybe like 4:35, 5:30.
I'm just saying there. I feel like there's a little inconsistency there. So
Well, there might be.
This guy over here.
yeah,
Wow.
this guy.
Might be.
Unbelievable.
Get him locked in at 850.
Just
Oh,
a
you
guy-
can't do that right
A guy
now.
that's just making an outright lie.
Can you lock him in at 850 right now? So you're telling people to get him at 850. Can you get him at 850? Jim?
I'll look here.
Because I didn't get this. We weren't on at 4:55 when you time stamped it.
Let me see. I'll put it up here.
So you're telling me it's supposed to be the best where we're at the end of the round one. So it should be whatever it is now.
He wasn't finished, Rich.
I understand that, but you're just on here telling me that it's supposed to be the odds people can bet. People can't bet it when you put in your pick.
You try to get it as close as you can.
Okay.
You can't do it after
That's
the
my
show's-
argument. I'm just saying that you can't bet that right now. So why are you giving that pick out? It should be plus 550 if that's what it is right now. That's all I was trying to say. And I'm guilty of it too. The one time I did golf, I had it back at what it was at the beginning of the day, and you called me out for that. So that's why I changed it. I was like, I'm not betting golf anymore because you can't give the pick when you do it on Thursday morning.
I'm just shocked. Shocked.
Well, Shoes on the other foot for once. Sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, my
Be attacked out of the left field for no reason.
I'll put these on the screen here. Here's the current odds to win the
the
U.S. Open.
I guess if you lock in your Memorial Day bonus at 25%, you might be able to get them at 850 tonight.
I'm just shocked at all this.
You just came on here and said that you try to give it for people so they can bet it on the show, and that's the problem with golf is you can't do it.
Rich, I bet
you just came on here. Oh, that's why I try to do it for the people. I try to lock it in so they can bet it. You can't bet 850. You can't do it right now.
Rich, I did it at 6:15 or whatever it was.
Okay,
it was
great.
through 16 holes. He birdied 17.
Why did you say you come on here and try to give the people their pick? Because you're not giving them their pick right now. Their pick is 600.
I got it as close as I could to the show.
Plus 250 is a big difference.
Well, how about this? Would you still bet him at plus 600?
Sure. You want to change the number? Go ahead.
No, I'm not saying to change the number. I just want to know if it's
I'm
still.
just saying that you can't.
Did I not already?
You just can't come on here and tell me that you're trying to get your
well,
pick
then,
in.
why don't you?
He
up
said I put it in. It was plus 800, and the Scheffler just birdied. He'd already put it in. And it was plus 800, and he said, "Well, what
the
time
of the day was that?"
I can tell you
when we had this conversation.
Okay, I've come on Golf It here and before I put my pick in Thursday morning. You tell me I can't do that.
Yes, that's 8-hour difference. This was 10 minutes.
Daryl, it's still the same thing. You can't bet the bet at the time we come on the show.
Is that the same thing, Jim?
Yes, it is.
8 hours and 10 minutes.
Don't involve me in this lover's quarrel.
This is ridiculous. I just can't.
You
get
come
over
on
this.
here and you claim that you try to give people the odds. You're not giving them the odds. It's not 800 right now. Just like when I do if I did a bet Thursday morning, it wouldn't be the same odds. So you're saying because I come and do the bet at 11:30, but yours is better because it's 4:30? There's no difference.
It was at 6:30.
Either way, you're giving a bet out that people can't bet. It's the same situation I did when you called me out for it. So why can't I call you out for it?
There's a difference between 10.
The only difference is you made the bet.
10 minutes and 8 hours is a difference.
No, it's not. The point is you can't bet that right now. You can't bet it.
Rich, do you want to have live odds? You want it to be updated?
No, Daryl, I want you to be consistent with what you're telling me. You tell me, Rich,
I took it to the wire.
I see what you're doing. You're like, oh, okay. You
I
did your bet Thursday
to
morning.
The wire.
Okay. I'm just saying that let's just stay consistent.
I am being consistent.
And don't call other people out when they try to do bets
earlier.
You
bet in the morning.
So what? That's the time I put my bet in, just like you did.
Then update your number to 6 o'clock.
Update your number to 600 then.
This is at 6:30.
Oh, my God. What's the difference? A birdie changed the whole odds,
8 hours.
It's the same thing. You're still giving out a bet.
Same thing, Jimmy, or no?
Yes.
I'm sorry. You guys are clipping our audio over here. I'm just trying to keep that under control.
Same thing, Jimmy.
Gary, I know you're listening.
I didn't hear what happened.
Chime in with your thoughts, please. We need a jury of one.
Here is when the let's see when the bet went in.
Jim, I honestly don't care when the bet came in. The odds are not the same.
6:22.
What's the difference of Daryl doing this at 6:22 and me doing somebody that's teeing off halfway through the round at 10 a.m.? The odds are going to change from the time I put in the bet.
I know what he's saying though, because it is closer to. I mean, we try to do as close to showtime.
So what
as
is
we
closer? That you can't bet that though.
Yeah.
A birdie made the whole difference on his bet.
Truthfully,
then we can't do any bets.
You can do a lot of bets. All the bets I did had not started when we came on the show, just like Tones.
And that's a good point. That's a valid point. That the something that would affect the odds was already in progress, I guess, at that point. So that would be like saying, okay, well, I'm taking I have a player playing tennis right now, and she's playing a match right now, and I want to put something on a future for her to win that tournament. Should I be able to do that? I mean, I don't know.
Hey, if you want to update the number to the end of today,
it ain't
going
to work. We can't do that though, right?
I don't care.
Like, how the hell are you going to do it?
I don't know.
These things, once they're in. They're locked. I can't edit them. Coopers and Librand will come over.
I know what Daryl did, but the one time I did it, I got called out.
Because you did it at 8 in the morning.
It doesn't matter. If the guy's 9 holes through the round and I put my bet in, that was my bet, Daryl.
It matters.
Daryl, that was my bet. That was the line. That was the odds at the time when I did the bet at 9 in the morning. You did the same thing. Things happened after.
It's not the same thing.
Oh my God, it's the exact same thing.
It's not even close.
You're crazy.
Let's do some mic and drills. You guys know how to do those?
Left, right.
You hear those? Yeah.
Holden's probably the best at them.
Yeah, you play basketball.
Whatever.
All right. Well, you know what we'll do? When Tones is back, we'll get Tones and we'll have a group vote on it. and we'll see that, like at what point can we not put an official numbers guy pick in? How's that sound?
It's not. There's not even a point. It's just like my point is when I put in my bet, things could have happened after that affected the bet.
Sure.
Gerald did the same thing where things happened after his bet, but because he's saying he's later in the day, that it makes a difference. Well, we all know
Not
golfers.
later in the day, like to the point where you can't do it any later.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you
Jim's
can.
got to put him in the system.
Okay, Daryl.
That's
like
his
you
later.
never typed in a
Can
pick
I,
when
can
we
I do
started
it
the
any
show.
later than that? I mean,
I
really.
would prefer if you didn't do them any later than like
Yes.
a half hour before.
Okay,
the
so
show,
what's the
but-
difference if I did it when I do it when I have a break at work and I do it at work? Then you have a problem with it because it was done earlier in the day.
Well,
Things will happen after the fact.
no, you're right, Rich.
Both
I know what you're
both
saying.
have
there.
things that are happening after the bet. So what's
Yes.
the difference? What time of day it is? You're not given the correct odds. I mean, you can't go on and bet
You
either
go
way.
to the last point you can go to.
Okay.
All right.
We'll get this all worked out off air.
Sure. Just another Thursday.
My buddy Carolina Joe wants to know when the poker tournament is. He just watched that one.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? You want to know if I would coordinate that? He thought that
I mean,
was
a head-to-head poker tournament. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. Anybody can win that. I mean, it's not gonna really show something. We'll do it for fun though.
for funsies.
Yeah, I don't really think I'm better than Daryl or Daryl's better than me if somebody wins head-to-head. I mean, there's not like a lot of
I don't know anything about setting up poker tournaments.
It's not like
you guys would tell me what
playing
to
in
do.
a tournament, but I mean, it would be fun. What
That'd be
else we
fun.
got going this summer?
Man, not much. But let's talk about the Marvel Cinematic Universe for a minute. How many Infinity Stones are there? Let's see what everybody said.
I think I second guessed myself.
Rachel says
Damn
six. Rachel says 6. That's Ray Ray's answer. Holden says 7. 7. D-Dub said 3.
Is that right?
1 point for effort.
Richie says 5.
I changed my answer from 6.
Well, I'll tell you, there's one person here.
Never second guess yourself.
One person has it correct. Correct answer 6.
Hey.
6. Now, I'm not really sure what these even mean, but there's something about space, mind, reality, power, time, and soul. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Marvel movies?
I saw the one. It was like 5 years ago. What was it called? Avengers movie.
If it was Infinity War, that's the one with the stone.
Yeah, it shows you how close of attention I paid to it. I think we left early. I'm not a big Marvel guy. But,
He raised me, so
Yeah, that's fair.
I had to grow up with them. I had no choice. And I happened to like them.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to read through Snoop and Realtor. Yes. Snoop says he was 13-3 on the home run gimmick, or not the home run, but the up 2.
That's crazy.
That's pretty good, right? And then Realtor Lawrence says, you two are worse than an old married couple. I think I've said that before.
I think I was the anti-Snoop. I think I was like 5 and 12.
And then also Realtor Lawrence says, Rich, how did you get that wrong?
I don't know. I put 6 and I changed it to
Changed
5
it,
because
yeah.
he wears it on his hand, so I thought it was 5.
No,
still.
how I remembered it, I was like, I knew there's
'Cause
one
there's
in the
one in
middle.
the middle,
There's
damn
one.
it.
Yes.
That's right.
I thought it was 5 at first, too.
Always stick with your gut. And then Snoop says he's going to take Boston over the Mavs in Game 3.
Shatter.
It's time. Rach, who would you like to shout out? You can shout out as many people as you'd like.
I don't know. Like, everyone I've ever met in my life just, like, went away.
Lame.
How do you, like, shout someone out? Did you say their name?
Yeah, just say whatever you want to say. This is your time to say whatever you want. I'll hit the button.
Shatter.
Be like, hey, Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca. That
Shout
means
out.
white, and
Hi, Bianca. I don't think Bianca's watching this.
Shatter.
she will
Tell
when
her to
I
subscribe and
email it to her.
yeah.
I'll make Bianca watch.
Okay. Dad, who are you shouting out? Or I don't know who's next, but...
It's Father's Day weekend, so all the fathers and my dad, the original Rich Moffitt, shout out.
Shatter.
Kickboxer. Yes.
Yeah, I heard about his kickboxing.
Yeah.
Shatter.
H Lefty Dog.
All the barbecues out there.
I'd like to give a shout out to Jerry West.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.p. Man.
Shatter.
Just like my
One of
dad,
the-
Rip.
One of
Who's
the
Jerry West?
all-time greats.
Yeah. The man that
basketball legend.
Oh.
The
The logo,
Well,
actually.
rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Shatter.
Anybody else hold?
Um,
Your
I
sister?
guess I'll give a shout out to my dad.
Shatter.
Oh, that's
That's
nice.
awfully nice.
Oh, wait, I should have done that.
You can. You want to? You can. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I'll give a shout out to my dad.
Oh, thank you.
Shatter.
Very nice. He didn't
After
return the favor.
Holden reminded you.
Go ahead.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
give a shout out to my dad.
Yes.
And also Frank Nudenbeek, who passed away this year. He was the guy that ate every day for the last 20 years. He ate a Whopper.
Big Mac.
Oh.
A Whopper at
Oh, that
Burger
guy
King.
died?
Yeah.
That was a Big Mac.
Wait, I thought it was a Big
Shout-
Mac.
This is the Whopper guy.
Oh, there's a Big
was
Mac.
Oh yeah,
Really,
whatever
guys?
happened to the Super Size Me guy?
He
was-
died too. This shout out.
He did?
Seriously?
Shout
died.
out.
Shout
I had
out.
to watch
Yeah.
that video in
He
seventh
just
grade
died
health
like
class.
last week.
Oh, shit.
The Super Size Me guy?
Yeah, Malcolm something.
Are you
Jamal
serious?
Warner?
Shout
They
out.
they me too the you know what out
Oh,
of that
that
guy.
movie was so disgusting. There was like a documentary. It was disgusting. I almost threw up watching
Every
it in
time they
class.
said supersize me, he had to order it.
Shout out.
Supersize me guy. Anybody else you like that?
No, just my dad and Frank Nudenbeek.
All right. Frank Nuderbeek. I'm gonna
Shout
go.
out.
I'm gonna give one to Tones. Happy
Oh,
Happy Father's Day, and missed him today.
Shout out.
I'm gonna give one to both my fathers, my biological and my in-law father.
Shout out.
I'm gonna give one to Mrs. Midwest, who's having a little sort of thing done at the hospital or at the doctor on Friday.
She has to
Shout
be
Tomorrow.
a mother and a father to your son.
She does, yeah. And then I'm gonna give it to the two younger people here. Both you guys, you're the same age, right?
Shout
Yeah,
out.
we are the same age.
Yeah.
same classes
Yeah,
sometimes.
I'm just saying maybe a love connection in the future there. We got Lefty and Ray
Kind of
Ray.
a dowry we're
Shout out.
talking about.
Yeah, sorry about that. And that's
Shout out
all
to the
I got.
Nathan's hot dog competition. Wait, no, it's that's just been downgraded.
Dude, that's been a lot in the news there without Joey Chestnut. You keep
Did
seeing
you hear
that?
what they're doing?
Because he did a
No.
vegan.
Is
They're
Joey
doing
Chestnut the hot dog guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Him and Kobayashi are having a contest on Labor Day now on Netflix.
Okay. Okay.
It is on. So those are the only two guys anybody cares about, anyways.
Yeah, can we bet on that?
I think so.
All right. I'm going to take Chestnut.
He died May 23rd.
Shout
Joey
out.
Chestnut's dead?
No,
Oh, that's what I thought he was.
I'm still on the Super Size Me guy.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Shout out. That guy had a lot of McDonald's in his life.
yeah, he did.
Just that month. Otherwise, he didn't need it.
He gained like
Did he never go back to it?
60
50
pounds.
I think so. I think
yeah.
that's what he was saying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was a health nut.
Did not
I
know
think
that.
he was. Your heart would like my heart would like stop.
You don't eat McDonald's every day?
No,
No. Donut holes or Timbits are called.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hortons.
it's an everyday thing.
I'll give actually,
Shout out.
quick shout out to the Snoop, too, for chiming in the chat tonight.
Yeah, he's pretty active.
Yeah.
I had you want to talk about positive EV?
Sure. Yeah. We got time.
That McDonald's app has got to be the number one positive
Oh,
EV
yeah.
play in the business.
They F you in a way, though. You know what I'm about to say?
Well, because you can only do it once an hour, and then you have
Yeah.
to buy.
right.
So
An hour.
you get something, and then you don't have a drink or you don't have a fry. You just have a sandwich. But you know what I do is I bring along a bag of chips and then maybe a can of Coke, and I got my whole meal there.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
This
if you do
morning
it
I
that
had
way.
a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Those are good.
Yesterday I had a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle.
So just the vessel changed.
Yeah,
Okay.
the vessel.
The vessel.
Yeah.
That was all the McDonald's I had this week.
Well, it's a good start.
I know what you're saying about the app, but you always get something off.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining.
But and then
I
after
use
a while, you accrue the points and get a free quarter pounder or something.
Right, but then if you accrue the points and you use them, you can't get the other deals.
Right.
Which is kind of like
For 1 hour.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah. Is it? What is for 1 hour?
Yeah, it is.
I did
only
not
an
know that
hour.
was a thing.
It is, but who's gonna wait an hour to get? It's not like you can wait.
How do you know that?
Oh, you got to read the fine print. It's
No,
just
that's
like
smart. It's
your
like a
casino
deposit
matches.
bonus. Yeah.
We should get McDonald's today. We have McDonald's in a minute.
I got Jersey Mike's waiting.
We
for
could
me
have a
now.
cheat meal.
What kind?
Whatever their Italian is, the Jersey Mike, I think it is.
Oh,
isn't it?
I think that's the OG.
What do they call it? Yeah.
with what did they
the
say? Like, do you
oils?
want it wet? Is
Yeah,
that what
something
their-
like that.
Is that what their tagline
I
is?
put the oil on there.
Yeah.
You
Hopefully,
want it
Mrs.
wet?
Midwest
You want it oily?
got me oily. Hopefully.
Something like that.
I
wouldn't
never
yell at
did
her.
the oils, but I'm down with the oils. I think it's like an older thing when you get just your taste or something.
Oils? I've
Yeah,
always
like
liked
Holden.
oils.
Do you ever get oil and vinegar in your sub?
Yeah, the
Oh
Italian.
wow,
Yeah.
Good.
Might just when you're rich. I think I've always got it too.
Italian
I like it
dressing is
now
an
more
oil?
than I'm older.
Yeah.
What
Some
is
of
it?
them do.
Vinegar?
Oil and vinegar.
I will
Oil
never
and
put
vinegar.
vinegar on anything.
Used to put those on my school sandwiches.
Oil and vinegar.
Really?
Sit in
Yeah,
your
Italian
lunchbox all
stuff.
day.
It'd make it soggy.
Soggy.
Yeah, soggy buns.
Dude, at Mal, like our like middle school, they had like these salads and like they have subs some days. Those were good. They had balsamic vinegar.
How would you rank the mellow lunches?
Mom usually put $50 in my
Yeah.
account, so I just would not get the lunch and I'd get like a snack or something.
The snacks were good. They have these like they were like baked jalapeno cheddar chips. Were so good.
Ooh, I like jalapeno cheddar.
Those were good.
It's a good combo.
Dude, me and my friends, we'd be like running to that line to snatch some.
Yeah.
A lunch, B lunch?
That was B lunch. So they'd
B's
be
the
out on
worst.
sometimes.
Yeah.
What time was B lunch?
I don't even know when the bell rang in the middle of fourth hour.
It's like 12, like 11.
Oh, you know,
40 maybe or 12.
I think it's like 11:55 to like 12:22 or something.
So, Rachel, are you excited to be going to high school next year?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're
Very
like
succinct.
no, just like no. I am excited because they have like all these really dumb rules at like Mallow. And
Like cell phone usage.
yes, like they don't care because like that's not gonna affect my education. Or like we had to wear these IDs every day, and then they'll always be like, "Oh, you're gonna have to like in high school too." It's a district policy, but like they don't enforce it at all. They don't
Keeps
care.
the school safe.
That's what Mr. Stefani always said. I have a lot of beef with Mr. Stefani.
Shout out to Mr. Stefani. I liked him.
Shout out.
Came to one of my
No, what's the
baseball games.
opposite of a shout out?
He came to one of my baseball games. He was a
Think you
nice
got it
guy.
wrong.
I'm gonna miss him.
You know what? Shout out to Mr. Petrulli. He was the best.
Shout out.
He was the best history teacher
You gotta
ever.
veto his shout out. I guess is the only way you can do that.
Yeah. No, Mr. Petrulli, he was the
That's hard
best.
to do.
He's the only person I follow on Facebook.
There you go.
Shout
A
out.
couple shout outs.
Anybody else, teacher wise? Before your mom sent a text to me.
What'd you say?
She says, and I quote, this was directly to me. She has my number. This wasn't on the Numbers Guys chat line, which is TNG Live 007, by the way. What did she say? She says, the one time I tune in and all I hear is Rich and Daryl fighting, I'm out, LOL. She couldn't figure out how to send that in the chat. But that's all right.
That's all you need to know.
That's right. Well, guys, thank you all for being here. The two of you. These guys I don't need to thank. But we will do this again sometime. And in the meantime, till next week, same time, same place, right?
Same time.
You can't make it.
Oh, you're gone
I
next
have
week.
baseball. Ohio.
I'm not going to be at the baseball, buddy. The priorities.
Yep.
Oh, you're not staying around for that.
Where's travel at next week?
No, I think Tones is going to fill in.
Okay. Okay.
Where are you playing?
Ohio, I think.
Can we be more specific?
I don't know.
Somewhere you don't
It's
care.
so
Just
real.
show up
I know
and
the
play.
state of my tournaments. I never know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toledo,
enough.
maybe? Probably Toledo.
Well,
Or
that's
wait,
not too far of a trip.
No, Hope.
Oh, that's in Holland.
How about Holland's in Michigan?
Yes.
It is.
Then maybe it's Holland because it's like a 2-hour.
Oh, you go get a horse guy.
We have a hotel.
Holland's a really pretty city. They have
wanna
like the
come out there?
flowers.
I'm going to be here doing the show.
Oh,
Do the show at the game.
do it at,
Yeah. Well,
at his
I guess
house.
we could
Do it live.
Yeah, we
Betting
could
at
do
the
that.
game.
Yeah. So we won't see D-Dub next week then, but we will see Tones. Richie, you'll be here, right?
Sure.
And my boy, N, he knows who he is. We'll see you next week. Bye. This is it.
See ya. Jim, your one video looks like it's going viral.